Hi, my name is Mady, and I am on a journey to lose weight and to have a baby. Well, we're back on the weight loss side of the channel, and I'm afraid you see the title, you know what we're trying to do here. I am currently outside of a gym. It is raining outside, and I am about to go in and speak with a personal trainer about how to run, proper form, things like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I go head first into most of my challenges, but I feel like getting some intel on running is going to be important because your girl is going to struggle. And I don't want to struggle because I hurt myself. I just want to struggle because, I'm still pretty out of shape, despite the fact that I have been working out for all of 2024. Regardless, I'm nervous. I'm a little concerned. I do feel like this video is going to be long enough, so I do want to get into my goals really quickly. Goal numero uno is, you guys might remember in like my 15-minute walking video, I actually tried to get a mile in 15 minutes. I thought that was brisk walking pace, and I got schooled by my stubby little legs. And also several helpful people in the comments were like, no, Beach, 4 miles an hour, which is what a 15-minute mile is probably jogging pace. And I was like, okay, thank you. I feel better. So, goal numero uno. Actually, goal numero uno would be to beat the time that I had set in that video. I told you guys what I was able to get the mile in at the time. Goal numero uno is to do that. Goal numero dos is to get a 15-minute mile. Goal numero tres, which is the big one, the one where I'm aiming kind of high, in my opinion. I feel like people are going to hear these goals and they're going to be like, unsubscribe, click away, goodbye, good day. Matey, what the hell? We said dream big and you said dream 1 mile without stopping. That's right. I want to be able to run / jog the 1 mile without stopping. Let's call it jogging. Even if that jogging is at such a slow pace that Michael Myers speed walking could catch up to me, I would still feel pretty good about that. As long as I'm in jogging stance, I would feel pretty good about that. Now, I do have very limited experience running because one day, for funsies, me and Henry went out for a run. Well, we didn't really go out for a run. We went out for a walk and then just, for the hell of it while we were walking, it was like, oh, let's jog the next 4th mile. And we did. And this hurts. My ass is jiggling. I'm way more out of breath than I thought I'd be. Ah. I've been working out all year and it was still a struggle. Cardiovascular wise, I did okay. I was out of breath by that 4th mile. I'm gonna be real with y'all, but I wasn't heaving the way I expected to be. What shocked me is how much it hurt my body. It hurt my body to land. It hurt my shins a little bit, and it hurt that everything was jiggling. My body don't jiggle. It rolls. No, it jiggles, and there are rolls. All of the above. But the point is, I was shocked by that. So, we're going to try to mitigate that as best we can. I have on some kind of tighter leggings today. We're going to play with it. I have been told in the past by some helpful people, hey, maybe consider getting compression garments, but they're so expensive. And I am a poor... Okay. Demonetized. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm very jittery because I'm going to go talk to a stranger, and I work from home. I don't do that very often. I wore tight leggings and my LSU shirt representing. I almost wore my workout onesie, but I realized I have never worn that in public because as much as I love them and how cool they are and everything, they kind of give Teletubby vibes when I wear them. I'm not gonna lie. Teletubbies have that nice rotund stomach. Same. Me too. So, yeah, we don't want to do that. Now, this video is going to be long enough, but I do want to give you guys the tea on what this physical trainer has to say on good running form and stuff like that. So, we're going to go in, and I will give you guys the tea when we get back. So, let's go. Hello. I have an appointment with Andrew at 4.
1 hour later.
Alright, so that was pretty good. The guy's name is Andrew. Shout out to Andrew. It was really informative. I also did not realize just how much easier it is to run on a freaking treadmill than it is outside. No one told me. I was curious as to if you should stretch before or after you run, and he said after, which does make sense to me. So as far as stretching goes, like you want to stretch out your legs, and so you almost want to get into like a lunge, but you kind of want to hyperextend, and you want to do it for as long as it feels comfortable. You don't have to time it if you don't want to, but just do it as long as it feels comfortable. I would say, I don't know, 30 to 60 seconds, but you can go longer. The whole point of stretching is to make yourself feel better. There's also the behind the knee grab. I don't know what else to call it, but you just kind of are trying to pull on your hamstrings. Obviously, stretch as long as it feels good. Do not stretch until it hurts. And then last but not least would be butterfly stretches, and you can kind of wiggle your legs if you want to, or if you want to keep it in there, and that will open up your, it's either abductors or adductors. I can never remember which one. People tell me the difference all the time, and it just falls out of my head. So that is what I'm counting as day 1. The other thing Andrew told me, and I don't know if I'm going to listen, and I may regret it, is he told me not to, like, take days off. He's like, maybe, since you're just starting out, you want to do every other day, and I doubt he'll ever see this, but I don't know if I'm going to listen to you, Andrew. I mean, he's an expert and he's smart. Regardless, I don't want anyone to think I'm going to be, like, sprinting like a gazelle throughout all of this. I am not. There will be slower days. There will be days where I'm taking it easy. There will be days I'm doing brisk walking. But yeah, I've talked long enough. I'm going to get home and we will go on to day 2.
Day 2.
All right, I got a little over a half mile without stopping. I am deceased. I'm going to power walk and try to run the rest of it.
Okay.
So we'll see.
All right.
All right, we actually don't look that bad because we cooled off in the AC and went ahead and drove home. We were about to go in and stretch. I actually did pretty well, honestly, all things considered. The last time we did this, it was freaking hot. It was hotter than Satan's asshole. And so, I don't know why I said that. And so, it was really difficult. I managed to go like 0.6 of a mile, I would say, before I finally was like, all right, I need a second. I was able to go at a conversational speed, which is why I'm very excited to report that I did it in 15 minutes and 1 second. No, I did the whole mile.
Wow, world record.
No, I did it in 15 minutes and 1 second. And really, it would have been 15 minutes, but I was wrestling with my phone. So, but that's what the record shows. I'm very excited about it. Honestly, didn't feel as much shin pain. I think it's jump roping that did it to me. I felt it in my calves, and my ass and legs would not stop jiggling, and now my ass hurts. And I don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing, I'm smiling.
And I don't think, God, this lighting makes me look like I'm a cancer patient. All right, we're going to go stretch and eat something with protein for dinner. So,
yes, delicious protein.
Onward to day 3.
The next day.
I don't know how to say this because today is day 3 and yesterday was really my first real day of doing this. We have a chub rub situation. I thought for certain if I just wore some really tight shorts, some tight leggings, that wouldn't happen, but it's still there. It still got up in there. I got big old thighs, y'all, big old thighs. So, used to work in restaurants, in college, had this problem working a lot of doubles, being on my feet. The cure is either baby powder or spray on deodorant, preferably non-fragrance. So I have sprayed this down near there. It is not for internal use. Do not spray it into your nether region. Spray it where the chub rub is, and it's supposed to help. I hope it does.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse.
God, I'm pathetic. Oh, it was rough. I was just gassed today. My shins were hurting, which is a very common running problem, but I really haven't had it. Today was the first day of no added sugar for me. You guys will see this video first, but I'm doing no added sugar for 30 days. And I'm wondering if that's just contributing to the fact that I was beat. I had to force myself to get to the half-mile point. It was rough, but we will persevere. Maybe I need to eat some carbs or something, some sugar-free carbs. All right, how you feeling?
Hey.
How are you?
Oh, I'm hurting right now. I don't know if it's just because I worked a little today, or if I'm just getting fat and old. Probably the second one.
Oh, God.
Well, my knee is killing me right now.
My shins hurt.
I'm gonna go wrap that sumbitch up here tonight.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a hot bath. Maybe eat something with sugar in it. I mean a fruit, not a cake like I want.
3 days later.
Okay, so today was day 11 at running. I look like I am a survivor of a zombie apocalypse. I look like something happened to me. Henry wasn't able to go run with me today because he will be getting off work late, and by the time he got off, it was going to be close to 90 degrees. It's already hot now, but, you know, I'm just not about that life, so I asked him if I could go running without him, and, you know, although it pained him deeply, he agreed to let me. Today was probably one of the best times I've had. I think it might be the best. I will check. And I did have to push it a little bit, I'm not going to lie. I'm still jogging as best I can to the best of my abilities. I will say that last 4th mile, I had sweat dripping this eye. I looked like this is how I ran the whole freaking time. This is how I ran. Like I was guarding some secret, and someone's like, Matey, God dang it, it's happening again. Matey, did you eat the entire bag of Oreos? Matey, are you being fit for an eye patch? Like I'm guarding some secret. Oh, God. Honestly, like the shin pain isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I'm kind of able to push through it. And if it's especially bad, I just kind of, you know, pause for a beat and start walking a little bit, kind of try to chill out or cool off or whatever. It's a struggle. It's not as bad of a struggle as I thought. I'm honestly really proud of myself for how I'm doing. I mean, somebody else is going to watch this and be like, Matey, what a pathetic display. And if it helps, I agree. All right, there's sweat going in the other eye. I need to go in the house and do something about this. So let's go.
Welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they love one day docked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You love another psychopath sitting next to you. You love another murderer sitting next to you. You think I'd get here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget.
All right, here's my day 16 check-in, and that check-in is that me and Henry fell asleep on the couch and overslept, and it was dark by the time we woke up, and so yeah, running's not going to happen today because I'm afraid of getting kidnapped. Even with Henry there, I don't want to run in the dark at night. Also, I live in the South and the bugs are still out. Winter has not killed them yet, but winter is coming. But it's okay, we will persevere, but yeah, we missed a day. It's my bad.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You laughing on the freak show sitting next to you. You laugh some weird people sitting next to you. You think how did I get here sitting next to you? But after all I've said, please don't forget. Take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. just to stay away. And now they're outside ready to bust. It looks like you might be one of us.
We did it. And oh my God, I am so incredibly proud of myself. I don't know why this challenge appealed to me the way that it did, but like it just did. Before I get into my thoughts on running, I did want to mention something real quick for clarity because I don't think I clarified it in the video. So I did jog 1 mile a day as per in the title and everything. But every day I would walk 1/4 mile to warm up and 1/4 mile to cool down at the end. So total, with the exception of my active rest days, I was going 1.5 miles. Second, as you guys saw, I did take active rest days. I took 1 per week and an accidental rest day. My bad. I really just did this for my sanity. Like I was a little sore that first week, but after that first week, I was actually fine. I really prioritized getting enough sleep, eating protein, and taking hot baths if I felt like I needed it. But otherwise, I wasn't miserable at all. I was okay. You guys know I'm not truly a beginner. I'm beginner intermediate. So anytime I do these challenges, I always have to ask, is this beginner friendly? And like with a lot of things, I think it's just nuanced. You know, I think it just depends on where you are. If you are truly overweight, running is very freaking hard on your joints. I think Henry's generally pretty spry, and even he felt like he was having some shin pain and some knee pain and stuff like that. It is not easy, but I do think some form of this challenge is accessible, even if it's like a speed walking challenge. You don't have to be sprinting like a gazelle to do this challenge. You can also jog at a pace that a speed walking Michael Myers could catch up to you. As long as you're moving, you're doing good things for yourself. I really just think that similarly to the jump roping challenge, I felt like I was competing against me. It's crazy to me that throughout the course of this challenge, I shaved off 3.5 minutes from my starting time. I started at 15 minutes and I ended generally able to do 11.5 minutes. And that really came from constantly asking myself, can I beat the time that I set last week? I made it to this point in my run yesterday. Can we replicate that? Can we do it again? And it sort of became like this game. And speaking of games, I am very excited to report to you guys that this video has been brought to you by Hexwielder. Okay, hold up. Let me just say, I'm pretty sure YouTube guidelines stipulates, I have to tell you guys, this is not actually a sponsored video. It is not sponsored, but just like hear me out for like 2 minutes, okay? Not even 2 minutes, just hear me out. Hexwielder is a bullet heaven game inspired by the games Vampire Survivor, Brotato, and 20 Minutes Until Dawn. Survive against waves of enemies by casting spells such as Fireball, Lightning Strike, and Raise Undead. You can collect gold and spend it between runs to enhance one of 3 characters, plus many others that you can unlock as you continue to play the game. This game has a really special place in my heart, and that is because it was made by my husband, Henry. Just yesterday, Henry and I were talking about like our white whales in life, those things that we have been wanting to conquer that maybe we couldn't or we really struggled with in the past. And for Henry, that has been creating and putting out a game. I have watched him work so hard this past year on this game. You know, here on YouTube, I'm kind of this one-woman show, and that's what this YouTube channel is for me. What this YouTube channel is for me is what that game is to Henry. And I really just hope that I've shown him the support that he's shown me with this channel, because like this channel is my baby and you guys are my babies. This game is his baby. So if you're interested in purchasing your own copy of Hexwielder, check out my pinned comment or the link in my description down below. And absolutely no pressure. Like I said, this video is not actually sponsored, but Henry worked really hard on this game. I just wanted to give him a special shout out. All right, these intros are always super long, so let's get into the results. I will throw my measurements up on the screen real quick. I won't go through them individually, but I mean, as you can see, I kind of generally lost in a lot of places. The best or biggest loss was around the fattest part of my belly and my hips as well as my butte. I lost 1 inch in each spot.
Weight loss wise, I started this challenge after I got back from vacation. I stepped on the scale and I weighed 199.8 pounds. And then after these 4 weeks, I stepped on the scale again and that's my drum roll. That means I lost 6.4 pounds in 4 weeks. That puts me at an average of 1.6 pounds per week loss. And listen, I know a lot of people are going to be like, Mady, that actually isn't very much, but it's a lot to me. All right. All right. No, it's a lot to me. You guys know, if you've been here for a while, I've lost 56 pounds this year with this loss. And these past few months, weight loss has been coming off real slow. The weight has been slow to come off. So this is a big deal for me. I am very proud of this consistent weight loss. Last but not least, I got some before and after pictures for y'all. So let's get into that.
All right, so I'm not seeing a huge difference here in terms of, I don't know, my belly or anything. Maybe she looks a little smaller. All I see is my sports bra is crooked on the same side on both ways. I do have one less fat roll, but that could just be the way she's sitting. I can't tell. Moving on to the next one. All I see is my crooked shorts. No, I actually do see that this fat line here is more pronounced in the before than in the after, so we're cool with that. Also, just I'm tanner, has nothing to do with anything, but here we are. And then finally, this is probably where I see the biggest difference, but it's still very subtle. I don't feel like this line is quite as pronounced, although maybe it's the same, I can't tell, but my stomach just doesn't look as big. So there is that. All right, let's go on to the rest of the video.
And finally, this is the point where I usually tell you guys what's next. What's my next challenge? And here's the thing, I don't actually know. This is a rare time where I am uploading this video the day before it goes live. So yeah, so I actually haven't started my next challenge yet. I was very tempted to do the couch to 5K thing. And don't get me wrong, it is on the list, but it is an 8-week program. And with the holidays coming up, Henry and I both have to travel to see our family. We have to travel a ways. And unfortunately, an 8-week program is just not, it's not going to happen. It is not sustainable. I am sorry. So it will have to be put on the back burner for a little bit, but I really do want to do it. It's going to come, especially after just, again, just such a positive running experience. Which does mean that my next challenge will be working out with another YouTuber of some kind. I do have a list of people I'm interested in, want to look more into. People that you guys have suggested, I do take note of that. But if you're like, Mady, really, I really want you to try this person, drop it down in the comments. You know, refresh me. I'd appreciate that. But other than that, that is about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, like, comment, subscribe. The YouTube wizards love that stuff for the growth of my channel. And other than that, I'm probably about to go take a nap because I got a headache, y'all. But I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye. Bye.